He's taking 1 second, making sure that he gets the lighting done up, taking off those red lights, if you'd be so kind, lighting people.
So
We'd
maybe
appreciate
you can
it.
help me with the note. Oh, no, please don't.
All right, Robin versus Dice right here live on the rack. GBB 2023 Tokyo. Are you ready? Starting off with Robin. I say the trois, you say the donna. In trois.
Donna, beatbox.
Hello, my dear Dice. I'm Robin. You look very nice, but I'm sorry. We can roll the dice, but well, I mean, forget the first prize, cause I will win. This is not an exercise. Dice, you gonna pay the price after Chris. Friends will beat you twice. Hello, my dear Dice. I'm Robin. You look very nice, but I'm sorry. We can roll the dice, but well, I mean, forget the first prize, cause I will win. This is not an exercise. Dice, you gonna pay the price after Chris. Friends will beat you twice. Hello, my dear Dice. I'm Robin. You look very nice, but I'm sorry. We can roll the dice, but well, I mean, forget the first prize, cause I will win. This is not an exercise. Dice, you gonna pay the price after Chris. Friends will beat you twice. Hello, my dear Dice. I'm Robin. You look very nice, but I'm sorry. We can roll the dice, but well, I mean, forget the first prize, cause I will win. This is not an exercise. Dice, you gonna pay the price after Chris. Friends will beat you twice. Friends will beat you twice. Friends will beat you twice. Friends will beat you.
Oh my god. Where did that come from?
Dice, you gonna pay the price after Chris. Friends will beat you twice.
All right. Robin, I am genuinely speechless. All right, so admittedly, I heard something with Robin's round. I didn't hear something, but I heard about something with Robin in this battle against Dice. I had no spoilers to exactly what it was. but apparently I was in for a surprise for one of Robin's rounds, and that's it. That has to be it. You know, Robin's style, traditionally, does not lean into what he just did here. This is something completely different, something I haven't seen from Robin before. Maybe you can argue his kickback battle against KBA, his first round, had very small elements of this kind of style, but this is like not Robin, and that makes it so amazing to me because I didn't think he'd have this kind of like round for the Grand Beatbox battle. You know, if you watch me regularly, you know what my kind of style of Loop Station is. You know, when it comes to battles, you know that I'm very forspoken about how I think battles should go. If that makes sense. I feel like there's particular kind of styles that are favored in battles, but at the same time, you know, Robin's one of those guys who has a very musically oriented kind of style, and over the years he's crafted it to the point where he basically mastered that kind of style, right? So I was full on expecting him to kind of continue down that road. Maybe we'll see more of that. I'm sure we'll see the classic Robin coming up probably in the next round, but for him to kind of come in with something like this crazy out of left field switch up, like you've seen how the round was playing out at the start, did not have any hint, had nothing leading into what that switch up and the routine turned out to be. I never saw that coming. It just literally came out of nowhere. At the beginning, I didn't see any silent recording. Maybe he did. I just wasn't paying attention enough. Maybe he like snuck it in between, and I didn't really notice. But you have to be a master at looping to kind of like to do something like that. And also, it just sounded like absolutely amazing. Like the mixing was next level. The sound design was next level. If Robin leaned more into that kind of style, he would be an absolute force to be reckoned with in the battle. He already is, right? Just because he already has this musically oriented kind of style that he's such a master at already. But if he can like incorporate this kind of style as well, I don't know, man. No one would be able to beat him. There's that small 1 minute that I just saw from him. That's going to be super tough to beat. Yeah, all right, I talked enough. That just completely mind-blown, like blew my mind. I did not expect that, although I did expect something, like some sort of surprise from Robin. It was not that. Okay. That's a crazy round to start off with, so let's get right into Dice's round. I cannot believe he just did that.
Setting the tone in round one. With the response, we got Dice from Korea, making sure that we can take these lights down so we can see his actual trigger and everything. Get the lights down, set the mood. Round one, let's see what he has for the response. You already know what to do. Left side, right side. I say the set, you say the Dolan the Hana. In set.
Dolan, Hana, beatbox.
think he has the crowd looped in there. Yeah.
Friends, I'll make them dance.
Alright, so we got Dice's round here. So again, if you guys watch me regularly, you'll know that I've heard this before because I reacted to his new album on his YouTube channel, which featured 6 of his tracks combined into one. One of the tracks being this one, and also his second round here is the second track on that album. So I've heard both his routines for this, unfortunately. You know, it is what it is. I went into that wanting to react to that album simply because, you know, it's 6 tracks into one, and also he's gone to like military, so you won't be seeing much of him very lately. So, you know, it'd be nice to see Dice, you know, one last time before we don't see him for a while. And also, I wasn't really too sure how long it would be before the LOOPSTATION videos were uploaded on Swiss Beatbox. Like, I was going in expecting potentially maybe the loops to be uploaded last, like who knows, because they never really released a schedule for like when in what order they release the categories, right? So anyway, I heard this routine, I heard his second round routine as well. You know, this version here, obviously not as good and high quality as the one on his YouTube channel, but that's simply because he had as many takes as he wanted to create the one on his YouTube channel, and also, you know, post-mastering of the sound and whatnot. So but you know, listening to it live, it has a charm to it, right? Like hearing something in like in video form, like a studio version, compared to hearing it performed live, there's also always like that kind of charming factor to it, right? And also this one has some key differentials also, obviously because he's in a battle, right? So he kind of like switched some elements of it to kind of fit more well suited into like the kind of like the battle kind of vibe, right? Especially with the lyrics. But also there was some mixing mistakes in here that was very evident. If you guys go watch or listen to the original, you can definitely tell he made some very small mistakes here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. The meat of the routine was still there, and it was very effective. So very solid round from Dice. Unfortunately, man, that first round from Robin was just way too strong, I think. Even if this was the first time I heard Dice's round, it would have been very impressive to me still, but man, that first round from Robin was an absolute, that's like a tournament winner round right there. you can't really, you can compare the two, but Robin's for me was just way too powerful. So I'd give the first round to Robin for sure, without any doubt. Again, very solid round from Dice. I've heard it many times before, but Robin's round was just way too good, I think, for me. So first round for me goes to Robin. Let's see what the second round is for Robin.
And that's time. Switching on back. Robin, round number 2. Making sure that we got the line check good to go. C'est bon. Going to Robin. Crowd, left side, right side. I say the trois, you say the deux, the un. Let's get it in trois.
Deux, un, beatbox.
What you gonna do, what you gonna do? Know that you are in another place. It's for you, my friend, it's for you, my friend. You will always be in my heart. Wherever you are, you will hear my scream. Now
So that is about what I expected from Robin in the first round. You know, right in his wheelhouse, doing what he does best. You know, these musical tracks, master mixing, master sound design, and master vocals just all mixed together in one to create this crazy, very solid, very good musical track, right? So that's what we all know Robin for. That's what he's been consistently doing over the years, just improving on it and improving over the years. So yeah, this definitely falls into line with basically what I expected again, and yeah, what can I say? He's the master of what he does. He does what he does the best on the loop station, right? He's probably, if not up there, to be like the best musical oriented loop station artist like in the scene today. So yeah, that was really good. He has this like certain kind of element to him. You're almost like tranced in a way when you listen to him. Like you're just in awe, really. He just takes you on a journey every single time. And yeah, his vocals just play into his music so well. Yeah, nothing really much else for me to say. Very, very solid routine from Robin. Very emotionally driven. And yeah, I think that Dice needs to come in here with the best thing he's ever done in a performance on stage if he wants to put himself back into this battle, I think. Again, I did hear his second round coming up here before. I haven't heard him perform it live, so this will be the first time. So let's see how he performs it here.
Time. With the response, last round coming back on Dice. Making sure we keep those lights down so we can go and see. If we take those lights down, my friends, I'd appreciate that. So we can go and see. Thank you so much. Bringing it back to Dice. Let's get him some energy. Let's get him some energy. Let's get him some energy.
皆さんのエネルギーください。
I say the set, you say the Dol Nahana. Dice, it's on you. In set.
ドラハラビートボックス。
Shake it. Robin killed my house. Shake it, house.
This makes so much more sense now.
Robin
I'll explain later.
killed my house. Shake it, house. House. Robin got killed by my house. House. Shake it, house. House. Robin got killed by my house. House. Shake it, house. House. Robin got killed by my house. House. Shake it, house. House. Robin got killed by my house. House. Shake it, house. House. Shake it. Drop it down,
All right, Dice's second round. All right, again, I did hear this round many times before. Studio versions on his YouTube channel. So yeah, yeah. So I think compared to his first round here, he performed this much better. Very few mistakes from the mastered version, I guess you want to say, on his YouTube channel. All right, so I was trying to say at the beginning why this round makes more sense now. I didn't really think about it until now. It's really funny because you know, I follow the Loop Station scene. Sometimes things just go right by me and I don't even think about it. So I knew that Dice battled Robin in the first round. Pretty much the day it was happening, right? It's impossible for me to avoid spoilers, so I just look into it myself at this point. I don't watch the stuff, but I just at least know the results, so it doesn't like randomly come down the line where I just get a random comment on my video spoiling it. So anyway, I knew that Dice was battling Robin, and that portion in the beginning of this track, where he's layering the vocals, like splitting them up. So do you guys remember the kickback battle when KBA battled Robin? He did the flashback from Robin's 2017 wildcard for the Grand Beatbox battle, right? He did the same thing, and Dice did it here as well. So that didn't really hit me until when he did it, because now when I see it on stage, it's like, oh right, he's battling Robin. Now it makes more sense why he decided to layer the vocals like that instead of just like, you know, inputting the vocals in just one go, right? He layered over each other as a callback to Robin's 2017 Grand Beatbox Battle wildcard. So that was super creative back then when Robin did that in 2017. Now it's like you see him battling people over the years and they're having influence to kind of like use that as like a counter to him. So that says a lot about Robin and like his influence in the Loop Station scene. So anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting. It's funny, I only realized that until now. But yeah, it makes a lot more sense now hearing that. So again, overall, Dice's second round, I thought he performed this version of his routine a lot better than he did from his round one. I thought his round one was a little bit, he messed up a little bit and it kind of took away from the overall impact of the routine, I thought. This one, there's only one notable mistake, I think, which was like the second drop. But overall, the performance of this round was like I wouldn't say like 1 for 1, but it's way closer than his other routine. So yeah. Overall, though, man, Robin won this battle, like no doubts about it. I just thought he was a lot more clean. His mixing was a lot better, and I thought he had a lot more impact in this battle, which is like, you know, some people might see me saying that and be like, I thought you didn't like his kind of style. Well, I do like his style, but I always say that it's like not the most effective for battles. But man, again, when you become such a master at your own kind of like craft, it really it steps over the boundary of like, you know, of that battle boundary, like, and he's become a master at his style. So, and also that first round that he had, like, come on, you can't beat that. That's kind of like what Biscuit did against Mirza, but I thought like this was, yeah, it reached that kind of like elevation of hype, I think. This one a little bit more so because it was unexpected. At least I kind of like expected that from Biscuit because we've seen it before with him, but this is something we've never seen from Robin. So I think it even surpasses Biscuit's second round against Mirza, just because of the shock factor that this one came with because you didn't expect it. So wow, what a battle though. For me, 5-0 for Robin. No doubts. Maybe I could see one person picking Dice here, but even then I would argue is like, no, I just think that Robin was better in pretty much every aspect, really. Like there's no questions asked. So for me, 5-0 for Robin. So let's see what the judges think.
And that's time.
盛り上がっていきましょう
Only one can move on. Robin, I invite you up to the front of the stage. Dice, I invite you up to the front of the stage. Once again, we go to our esteemed judging panel.
さあ、ジャッジの方行きましょう
Blue side for Dice. Red side for Robin. I say the 3, y'all say the 2 and the 1. Moving on. In 3,
2 1.
Give it up for Robin!
Hit him with the glitch.
Alright, so we got Robin 5-0. Not surprising at all. Again, just don't see a world where that would be given to Dice there. He was very good, but Robin, what he did here was just unbelievable, I think. Wow. So crazy, the kind of journey that Robin's been on. You know, it's funny because it was only very recently that I did a fantasy Loopstation league in my community, on the community tab of my channel. There was like a fan voted kind of competition where 14 voted in loopers kind of went head to head against each other in a fantasy battle. And Robin was in the bottom 3, I believe. He ended up with like 2-12. I think his record was. You know, it's a little bit different, obviously, when you're doing a fantasy battle and you're not like seeing it actually performed on stage. So you miss a lot of context, I think. But yeah, he kind of just came in here and proved everybody wrong, and I think that's a massive accomplishment for Robin, because I think a lot of people were doubting how he'd perform. He doesn't, like, people would say, including myself, like, admittedly, including myself, that he doesn't have that kind of battle mentality, you know? His style can only get him so far, but he's gotten so good at it that it doesn't even matter anymore. And then he comes in with that first round, and that's like the exclamation point, you know, on everything. You doubt me, this is what you get. I prove all of them wrong. I wouldn't say they're haters. He's not proving the haters wrong. He's proving the doubters wrong. So yeah, massive respect to Robin for that. He proved me wrong. He proved everyone else wrong. So, and also he also came in to that fantasy league and commented on it with a little side-eye emoji. So he knew. He was letting everybody know, including myself. So massive respect to Robin. Yeah, crazy first round. Much deserved to win, and I'm looking forward to seeing him battle in a rematch against Biscuit in the semi-final. So didn't expect to see that, huh? Again, in the second GBB in a row. This is going to be absolutely crazy and hype, I think. So all right, so that was an amazing battle. Yeah, not much else for me to say. So if you guys enjoyed what you heard, leave a like on the original video. The link's in the description. Go support Swiss Beatbox. The link's in the description to their channel. If you want to support me, leave a like on my video, and you can sub to my channel. Also, check out my Discord channel. Link's in the description to that. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next Beatbox reaction video.